What is up, YouTube? Let's say it's PuddlesA1 here, and I am bringing you another narrated Wi-Fi battle. Today, guys, I got an NU match against r0ckaway04. He's a guy I'm on the Smokin' server, and it's a pretty good battle. First and foremost, I want to apologize for not uploading yesterday. I just had a lot to do with moving back from college and getting settled and everything. It was just a lot. But I'm back, I'm battling, I'm uploading and stuff, so here it is. First of all, this is an r0ckaway-based team, and I got the idea from TheRabidChipmunk. His link will be at the end of the video. Please check him out. And like I said, this is an r0ckaway-based team. This r0ck is really, really hard to use. It's a weird Pokemon to get into, but once you get it to work, it's pretty awesome. I do have Roselia and Seadra to be my defensive core. My Roselia is specially defensive. My Seadra is physically defensive. They work pretty well together. They do have pretty decent special attack too, like in general, so that's pretty awesome. The Zangoose is an all-out attacking set. No Swords Dance here, just straight attacks. I want it to be like the late game sweeper kind of thing. I have a physically defensive Calm Mind Musharna. That's pretty cool to use, but the Pokemon I'm really excited to use, besides r0ck, is the choice banded Purugly that I have for this team. I love Purugly, and I know Persian's like considered better, but Purugly is just so much cooler because it doesn't get used that much. But anyway, guys, that's about it. Here we go. My opponent's going to be leading off with the Bastiodon, as I decided to lead off with my Purugly. Now, I know that he's going to go and lead off with the Bastiodon, so I decided to lead off with the Purugly to get the U-turn off, to break the Sturdy, and I know that the U-turn will do enough that leftovers can't recover off, that I can go into my Zangoose, either threaten him out with the close combat and go for the Night Slash, or go for the close combat in its own. So, I switch in my Zangoose after the U-turn. Plan's going perfectly, and then I look away from the screen, come back at the end of the turn, realize I'm poisoned, so I'm like, okay, Toxic Orb activated, and then I go for the Night Slash, predicting the Golurk to come in, and he goes for the Stealth Rock. Now, in-game, had no idea what move he used beforehand, and I should have known that it was Toxic. I should have paid attention, but I didn't. Unfortunately for me, I do take the Toxic damage twice, and then go for the close combat, so my defenses are lowered, and I've taken 3 turns of Toxic damage, so this pretty much sucks from here, and he's going to go into his Golurk. I don't want him to set up a sub or anything. I know he more than likely has Drain Punch, but I need to get off a huge amount of damage with this Night Slash. I was hoping to take it out, but I don't, so I'm kind of thinking he's more offensive with Drain Punch. And he doesn't have sub, which is pretty cool, so I know he's not sub Focus Punch. And I'm kind of thinking that he might be Choice Banded. I'm not entirely sure, but here I go into my Seadra, knowing I can either threaten this thing out or take it out with Scald. So I decided to go for the Scald, and I know that if he goes into his Musharna and I get the Burn, it shouldn't matter too much because of the Synchronize. I do have the Rest, so Burn doesn't really, hinder my Pokemon. But I do get a critical hit on his Musharna, which is really unfortunate for him. Unfortunately for him, again, I'm going to get another critical hit with this Scald, so his Musharna does nothing and dies to my Seadra. So that's pretty cool for me, but it sucks for him. He goes into his Rotom here. I don't want to take a Thunderbolt. I don't want to take a Volt Switch, but the trick is very, very obvious, predicting the Roselia to come in. He does go for the trick. It's fine by me. I was hoping to get a Choice Scarf, but, oh no, I was hoping to get Choice Specs, but I do get Choice Scarf. I still get outsped, which is, like, ridiculous, because I thought Roselia could be, like, remotely fast after Choice Scarf, but I guess not. So, I go for the Sludge Bomb as he misses the Blizzard and then gets poisoned, so he's just getting all the hacks on him. It really sucks to be him, but he stays in, goes for the Blizzard, hits me, takes me out, poison happens. I go into my Purugly, and I'm going to go for the Shadow Claw, just in case his Golurk wants to come in to take the return, to take the Super Fang, whatever move he wants to try and come in and resist. But he goes into his Swallow here. Now, what I should have done was either stayed in predicting the Protect, or switched out into a different Pokemon and then switched out again into the Musharna. Just because I don't, I want him to go for the U-turn on a Pokemon and me to have, switch initiative. I don't know if what I said beforehand makes sense, but what I wanted to do was have the switch initiative, but that's not the case here. Really unfortunate, but hey, I don't really care. I go for the Psychic, knowing the Golurk's going to come back in. I figured I could take it out from this range, but I don't. He just lives on that little amount of HP that I know that most of you know so well. He's going to go for the Shadow Punch. I'm guessing he is Choice Banded. He's going to take out my Musharna, because I am max HP, max defense, and it is super effective, but, I feel like I might have been able to live it, but hey, that's okay. Going to my Purugly here, knowing he's locked into it. He's not going to switch out. I go for the U-turn on the off chance he does. I know it'll still take out the Golurk if he doesn't, so I do. And then I go into my, what's this thing called? My r0ck. Yeah, of course. And I don't get the Intimidate off on anything because it's not a double down. So my Intimidate is inactive, and I kind of feel like I have Shed Skin. Not entirely sure. But anyway, go for the Sucker Punch. I do about half to this thing as he goes for the Facade, takes out my r0ck. r0ck's really frail, but so is Swallow, so it's like, yeah. it evens out, I guess. I go into my Seedra here, knowing I can take a Brave Bird, I can take a Facade, whatever he wants to go for. He does just go for the Brave Bird, and like I said, I take like a monster. That's a +1 stab Brave Bird, and I go for the Scald. I'm going to be able to take out the Swellow, because like I said before, Swellow is very, very frail. Now he goes into his Earth Ring, and this is game-changing right here, because he is either Guts or he is Quick Feet, and if I get the burn off and he's Quick Feet, then his attack will be halved. But if I get the burn off and he's Guts, then it doesn't really matter because I can outspeed with my Perugly. Now he goes for a Facade here, takes me out. That's okay. I go on my Perugly. This is the moment of truth. It's 1v1. His Pokemon's at half. I can take it out. He can take me out. I go for the return, and he goes for the close combat, meaning he was in fact Quick Feet, and he does take me out, which is awesome because he gets that very narrow 1-0. Oh, what a great battle. I really enjoyed that battle. Thank you, r0ckaway04, for the battle. If you guys want to go ahead and check out TheRabidChipmunk, his link will be from the Bastio down all the way to the Earth Ring. You guys can go ahead and click that. Like his stuff, favorite it. I highly recommend you subscribe to this guy because he supplies awesome content, and he's one of my favorite YouTubers out there right now. If you guys want, you can go ahead and click the Mushan to see my last video. You can click the Perugly to see my next video when I upload it. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Tumblr, add me on Skype. PuddlesA1 is the name throughout all that. Like I said in the beginning, guys, I am home, so if you guys want to start asking me for battles, I will start making a queue from what I have from the last video and what I have on this video, and I'll start making a list of people that I will put on my channel. Also, my year on YouTube will be on Monday, so I will be uploading a year on YouTube special kind of thing. So be on the lookout for that. And I'm sorry that I didn't upload any Emerald LP, but that will be up shortly. Also, I'm going to start trying to upload daily because I am during the summer, and that's going to be really rough, but I'm going to try and do it for you guys. I'm going to try and get more battles. Hopefully you guys stick around, and I really appreciate you guys sticking around through all my college shenanigans. I did get a lot of subs through that, and I really appreciate you guys being there for me and all this good stuff. I know I keep rambling on and on in these videos, but I really don't know why. That's about it, guys. I'm just going to end it there. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, love, and later, Gators.